Oh, you're here now. God, you're everywhere. Is this the end of the syndicate? Thinking out loud, LD? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. Jesus, this man is just... He's very obnoxious. Hello, Shook and Squirrel here, and welcome back to another episode of 1 Hour In. Today we're playing Paradise Killer, and before getting to the game, I just need to address my voice. I'm recording this the same day as I recorded the last one, so I'm still full of cold. Still got a weirdly deep voice, which I don't know. Is it sexy or is it gross and disgusting? Who knows? I'll let you decide. But yeah, this is Paradise Killer, which, as I understand it, is many games in one. It's got RPG elements, it's got dating sim elements, it's got investigation trial, all that type of stuff. It's basically we're going to be going to an island and we're going to be trying to investigate a murder. That's basically all I know, but it's going to be quirky, it's going to be weird, and hopefully fun. But yeah, as always, I've got my 1 hour time ready to go once the game gets started, but we will press the any button and we will start a new investigation. Starlight, torch, jump, crouch. Okay, AR vision, sprint. Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll remember them.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience that best suits your needs. Okay. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Save a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. Good to know. Oh, I'm going to start the timer. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempt to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail, the islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Interesting. Island sequence 13. Lady Love... Oh, apologies, someone's revving a goddamn quad bike outside. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god-damned Harmony. She enters paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. So Lady Love dies. It looks like that's a name. So Lady Love doesn't die. Lady Love dies is its whole name. They're the lead investigator. And then there's a god damned Harmony. God, these names are going to be difficult to keep in track. Right, okay. Lady Love dies. Watched from exile. Right, I'm going to call it LLD. LLD watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens are once again slaughtered. The council began their mediation to end 24 and birth Perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. So is this like a reference to like Earth? Like were they trying different Earths and they call it an island but it's actually a planet? Interesting. The Way of Blood Bar, 25th Island sequence, Ash Street Housing District. Ha 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 ha. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her for the exile. They needed to. I mean, was I meant to understand that? LLD, 24th Island sequence. Born at the longest tower, Britain, in AD 1000, or 1000 AD as it's normally written. Although I don't think we're using AD anymore. We're now using... So it was BC and AD. Oh, I've just knocked it across. That's my bad. It was BC... It was BC and AD. Well, she was before Christ and Ad Dominus or something like that. Adstra Dominus, or I can't remember. Now it's BC and BCE, and the new BC is before something, but it's not Christ now, it's before something, and then BCE is, I can't remember. I don't know what I'm trying to educate, but I clearly don't know. I'll just leave that. Have a Google, it's changed now, it's changed. Anyway, LLD, another day in exile. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, I'll let her say that one then. Oh, I'm in. Okay. I hear weird noises. Relic obtained. Fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lived lives, a vignette of another, a window in time. Wistful photo obtained, the outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Okay. Why are you 2D? And why do you have an XXX over your genitals? That's a bit worrisome. LLD! Who? There you go, I'll let her speak that one. The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Oh, should we be like a boss? Shall we just like get cross at everyone? Yeah, let's do that. Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day. Cool it, LD. You're getting a call. A call? Oh ho, you're in for a treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. You need the investigation, freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's... Oh my god. Okay, that hits his name. His name is Shinji. I just realized he's got like a dog face, but then a cube on his head. He's a very interesting design character. Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, LD. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. You and me both, LDL. No, sorry. LLD. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Okay. Oh, there's a thing here. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Still not sure why she was exiled. Can I look at all these things? Days since you were exiled. I think they might have explained why I was exiled, but I can't remember. Anyway, let's open this bad boy. It's a really interesting mix of like 3D and 2D. Looks very pretty though. I quite like the design. What is these? Another. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Okay. What is this? Okay, some bathing lion tentacle monster. That is some multi-armed goat creature. See, it's a very quirky place. Can I go in the water? I can. Oh, there's something over here. A well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. I mean, of course. Seems like a pretty standard movement. Apologies for the quad bike again. Hopefully it's not coming out through too loudly, but I have very obnoxious neighbours. Ooh, hope it's jump on right bumper. What's that all about? Right, let's answer this then, shall we?
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? Okay. 3 million days up here and now she's calling out to me. Key item obtained. Key to the past, key to the future, key to your heart, key to the truth. Starlight, an investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Oh god. Starlight, investigation assistant, Mega RAM enhanced. I'm not going to read all those out in case you're wondering. Welcome to Starlight, LLD. May the silent goat something. Incoming call from Starlight. Okay.
That's weird.
A phone call from Judge is unexpected. LLD, madness has overtaken the island. What? That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born.
That's weird.
Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary is pretty empty today. LLD, I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island. Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
Like
Judge,
this.
the barrier's still up. Oh my god, there's so... Okay, looks like the callback's going away. Apologies. If that's not coming through the mic, I just sound like a crazy person talking about something you guys can't hear. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And do you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed, the fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you. Time to breathe life back into paradise. This is a very weird intro, but, you know, I guess it's going to start as we mean to go on. Use Nightmare Computer.
Nightmare Computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born of the long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen the symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should be to make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top, completing the puzzle. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I need that. Is that enough? Oh, it was enough. Wow, okay. That was easy.
I'm glad to be back.
Sorry if it sounds like I've got something in my mouth. I have got a soother because my throat is bad. Hieroglyphics. Takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class. Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects. Civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
Like this.
The data on the Nightmare Computer is tamper-proof. Sealed machines that hook into a fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge says as they lead me down the island, the people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, that is very cool. Alright. This is, it's a very gritty, ugly pipe, isn't it? Boom. Oh, that was nice. I like that. Okay. Alrighty then. Second Heaven. Paradise Island. Nebula Beer. Hold to sprint. Is this Lydia? I like how everyone's a 2-bit sprite. No, not 2-bit, sorry, 2D sprite. That's the word I'm looking for. If this is electronically locked, I need to find the power switch for it. Oh, looks like it's in the other island. That's annoying. Okay. Alright then. Save point. Save a recording of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. Slot 2. Do you want to exit the game or turn the game off? I really like how they've done the graphics. Some of it's really pretty and like some of it's not, but it's clearly intentional and I like that. Lydia Daybreak. Lydia, it's been too long. I'm glad you're back, LD. Ah, so everyone just calls it LD. Okay, not LLD. Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's fairy woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island experiences, or sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination where she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together. Thanks, Starlight. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. I need to find out how many 3 million days is. Hang on, I'm going to let's quickly Google. How many is 3 million days? 3 million days in years. Wow, that is 8,219 years. That is a long time. Over 8,000 years. Okay, fair enough. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
Literally. The council were killed just as our next island was born. Word is the killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
Wow.
How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Oh, I just realised the animation. Look, we got like asking questions, and then we've got accusatory. It's quite funny. Right. Alright, let's go see them then. One more thing before you go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup call, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Time to ride, LD. Lydia Daybreak. Mashiro Heavy Industries. Oh, okay, I couldn't read that. Message him. Oh, hello. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Confident in the truth. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch criminal? Investigator. An investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Ah, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made specially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. You could share it. Almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You're getting the fire back. It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get me, LD. One thing I would say is it would be better if they had the symbols, like faces, switch when each person talks, because it could be a little bit difficult to work out who's saying what, because it's literally just a name change. It doesn't even change the colours. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, I meant to go in that box, am I? Okay, well, I'm just going to look around first. It's all very interesting. I do love the world. Alright, talk to the judge.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. Good to see justice again. Birthplace, forgotten. Birth sign, forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrub their ego and fuse themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge.
Judge, island population, paradise requires power and sacrifice. Okay.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Love Dice.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pool of crime hangs over us. The leader, Montserrat, has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once? They gathered to birth a new island, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their mediation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armour. If you are a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
Time?
Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the hour of...
Like this.
Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night.
The investigator
Do you have a
is here.
suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up. Who would have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Isn't that us? Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
No, the council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. How did the killer get in? Truth waits for you in the shadows. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals stationed as guards, as sentinels, both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover their suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council
I have
building.
a bad feeling about this.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? That's what I was going to ask. Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members. In this instance, the answer to the truly firing equation is a dreadful murder.
Sure.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come forward. Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desire of power? Is it a naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home for her design. She's best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX? Very much so. He's a good friend of mine.
That's strange.
Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. New note. Note logged in Starlight. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. I'll find
I
him.
have a bad.
Lady Love dies.
LLD, it's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island would not give up its secrets easily.
Paradise.
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime cannot hide. Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight is the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. But we can't get to the crime scene, I thought. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect is enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to... I mean, blood in the stomach, is that not enough? I mean, I suppose someone could have killed them and then poured that into his stomach, but that seems like pretty concrete proof to me. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspects module. Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the land. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. Trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths, bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when the climax will be. Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from
When
you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 2352. Henry Division escapes from Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. 12. The council are murdered. 1203. Henry is found outside of the council building by Akiko. 1203. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. 05. Akito confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 06. Judge assumes authority of the island and locks the paradise gates. 32. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Camillina as acting leader. Wow, that was a really quick turnaround. Then a whole 3 hours later, Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 331. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end. Okay. There's a lot of new notes. Blood sample obtained. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council's murder last night. I guess the first thing to do then would be to speak to the suspect. So I guess I just leave. AR mode. Oh wow, this is really cool. I like this. That's where the dead body is, but we can't go to the crime scene because it's locked. A moment of your time. What now? Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do. Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals? That currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. You mean you stole?
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw 'em, soulless bastards. Anyway, you need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. Why don't you just give them to me? A little game, a bit of fun, a little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here. Bottle of whiskey there, you know.
Don't test me.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
That is not right. Catch you later. Right, so he's like some trickster god by the looks of things. What is this? Oh, a blood crystal. Fantastic. Alright, what's it up here? Oh, I got a torch as well. I don't know why I'm going this way. Just interested in what happens if I go this way. Island sequence 020 memento obtained. 20th island sequence. The mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect. There is literally no objectives up this way, so I don't know why I'm going this way, but it's kind of tempting. I really do like these statues. They're really quite cool. Bum, bum, bum. Right. There's some people that way. You get that. And sound effects of something. Oh, it's there. Key item, red crest obtained. A red crest found in the Syndicate HQ. It looks like it will fit into something. So like a key. And jump and run being on the button because it's really weird. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in there. New music file added. Leaving. You whispered goodbye to me as you left for the moon. You sent me music you wrote while staring at the earth. This is it. Okay. You have a little save. Unlock fast travel. Ah, yes, I would like to do that. Yes, please. Okay. So blood crystals are going to be important for fast travel as well. Skin obtained. The ego must be seen. Apply your marking to everything you own. Generation Remix will never die. Symbols of daybreak, starlight, skin obtained. When the warmth of the day sun scorches the night terrors away, please remember to give paradise, please. Oh, skins. Oh, I see. Just a weird image. What's that? Okay, so these are just... So there's all the council members murdered. That suggests to me that other people can also be murdered. And here's all of our players. Grace Bloodlines was also murdered. He's the citizen. He's who I want to speak to. Can I see his image anywhere? Must be behind them, right? Oh, hang on. Who is this person? Yeah, so she's the one guarding him, so it makes sense for me to go there first. Okay, let's go. We'll grab some things along the way. Moonlight Petal, a goddess that's an expert in terraforming, built a labyrinth in a dead star. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is buried deep within the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. Very interesting. God, so many little things we can look at. It's tradition to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Bloodlet and donate a blood crystal? No, because I don't have any, I'm afraid. I'll come back another time. What is these? A relic. Island sequence 01 and 01 memento obtained. The first island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Squirrel forms a council to lead us into new island sequences. Still not entirely sure about what they're all about, but yeah. Sequence 2 memento obtained. Second island sequence, a dreadful time. We learn of the demon in the stars and they come for us. Interesting. Oh, I'll have some of that, thank you. So maybe I should put an offering over here then. Yes. Oh, that gave us a relic. Damned Harmony carving object. Carving about the god Damned Harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto the comet at the outer reaches of the solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived LLD. Okay. What the... Silent Goat, the first god humanity had contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create island sequences. Okay. The Nightmare Computer. These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They normally set up to see who passed through a door access the system. If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Right, Starlight, let's get to work. Okay, so we've got to make the top goat. Interesting. How many pieces can we use to make them? Or do we choose which one we can make? Two look to be the exact same. Nice. Okay, and then I start again. Okay, I see. I see how this works. Is that enough? That seems to be the best one. That might be a bit too big, I'm not sure. I think that might be the wrong one. Need the skull? Guess it has to be this one then. There's no other one that's... Yeah, nice. Okay. So it's about being close enough, I suppose. This is the same one again that we already used. Oh, I used the wrong one here. Apologies. That one. And then that one. And then this one's the goat. However, we need bigger horns. Yeah, bigger horns.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay, so what's that giving us?
Got it.
These logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come through here. Let's see.
Sure.
Architect Camilla left the HQ early through the gate. So did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
Nanny, the hell?
Henry hasn't been locked on through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Interesting. Case file work has not been carried out for a long time. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files can be opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to determine the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see the flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. So he has an alibi because he didn't leave his place. Okay. And he has an alibi breaker. Henry doesn't appear to be in the Syndicate HQ logs, so he didn't pass through the main entrance. This is the only way he could have gotten to the council building by himself. Does this prove he had help? Surely that'd be an alibi in itself, right? But we know he got through, I guess, so... but then if we know he got through, somehow, without going through the centre, doesn't that mean that Dr. Doom Jazz... Yeah, that does make Akiko potentially part of it. Okay. Let's keep going, I suppose. Give me some of that. Fan-sized crystal tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on each other in an attempt to pan for them. Is that... So do I get these in my inventory? Oh, there's upgrades. No, so these are the important key items. And then... Oh, we do have all the relics still. That's interesting. Cool. Oh, I hear beeping. No, I don't need to save just yet. Okay. What is this? Searching ghost. Are you here to take me away? Where?
Yeah?
Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? I am. Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of the island? Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice? I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
The investigator is
And what was
here.
that? The stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach. But as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So you're out looking for the stone? Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry, if I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. And how do you feel now? The anger is not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me? Sure, why
I
not?
need to investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the citizen and syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there. Alright, no issues, buddy. Splendid pamphlet obtained. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, the syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered. God, this game is a lot, isn't it? Oh, another one of these. This is another music thing. Yep. That's another tape. Lady Blue. There's so many statues as well. Can I interact with any of these? Nope. I don't even know where I'm going now. Oh, there's a ladder I can use. Interesting. Okay, don't think that's relevant just yet. Save spot, nope. Oh, incoming call from Starlight. Oh, Akiko. LD? We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. Belligerent, ask why. So why are you calling? I'm under orders to cooperate with you, Nenorosito. Not sure what that means. Your orders. Who's giving you your orders? Judge has assumed authority while the crisis is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with a murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Nenorosito. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached only seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. It's just more suspicious, Kikiko. I was already suspicious of you. This is just making it worse. Hope that this is as simple as it appears. Suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Dami puter. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell of the rock if you need to speak to me again. Patrol power to raise a bridge has been updated to access your blood file. Only I have access to the bridge, but Judge ordered me to authorise you. Bridge across the prison is on the southern beach. Goodbye. Nena Rosita. So is that an insult that she keeps calling us? Sorry if my movements are a bit weird. I keep trying to take drinks of water for this. This game has got a lot of words and it is really messing with my throat. But I'm doing my best. I'm pulling together. What is this? Descriptive River Power Station schedule obtained. The work schedule for the River Power Station. The station helps distribute energy to the reality folding device. Love a good reality folding device. Okay, I've turned it on. I'm sure that's done something. Hey! Another blood crystal. That's always good. Oh, what's that? That's a relic. Can I get it? Yes. Absurd message stones obtained. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for the next life. Citizens don't have a next life. God, it's got some really dark stuff going on here.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, there's some people here. Okay, I would like to somehow get in there if I can. Whoop. Damn it. Can I do that? I wonder if I can. Damn it. Why do they leave it open like this? I feel like that's such a tease if I'm not able to do it. One last time, but I think I might be out of luck. No, it won't let me. Can I interact with it from here though? I have to be closer. Ah, god damn it. Alright. Well, I want to go over there. Where is the bridge? I'm guessing over here, perhaps? This place is actually really big. Oh, look, it's that dickhead again. Hello. This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. You weird character. Grab a skewing runes obtained. Old superstitious say that skewing runestones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. And there's so many little things you can pick up. It's quite cool, really. It's quite makes everything feel quite fleshed out. Can I talk to this guy through the bars? I didn't actually try that. I can. What do you want, freak? Whoa.
Got it.
What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls.
What the hell?
Oh, he's the bridge controls. Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the
Got
bridge.
it.
Good. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. Okay, so that's the bridge control. So this is what I want to get to then. Okay. But not accessing it this way, I'm guessing. I like the beeping noise. It's quite cool. Oh god. Oh, I think I'm causing myself more problems now. Oh, there's a thing there as well. Well, let's go walk along here relatively, okay? My voice really is falling apart, isn't it? Sorry if this is the most painful video experience you've had. I do apologise. I can only try my best. Oh, I'm just turning more things on. Give me this. Yep, got it. Another tape. Get it. Get it. Get it. Thank you. 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 Oh god. Can I get around this? I can. So... Oh, okay. This was a different section. How do I get in the building? It needs a save point. Oh, I can... Oh, of course. I forgot I can use fast travel locations.
Getting saved.
Oh. Alright, whatever. How do I get to the bridge? Oh. Interesting. I might just buy it, why not? Everything else is sold out. Lost mountain water obtained. Beautiful clear water obtained from a well on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. Oh, okay.
Red Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
Okay.
Enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monsters are drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paris Island and the Syndicate of Citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Comply. You've gone soft, lady.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm supposed to be a valued customer. It's been a long time. The old LLD would never have trotted out a corporate catchphrase. Exile has an effect on people. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murderer last night. No way. We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How does it feel being back on the beat?
I was born to investigate.
The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. I like that, sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouse. Someone jammed something in it. We think it might be an upgrade for Starlight. Ooh, that is a good bit of information. Thank you. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted, which is a code for you to buy more drinks. Island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. Cool. That's quite cool. Right. How the hell... Maybe I can get in from here? Well, either way, that gets me a blood crystal, which I'll need. Okay. Can we move? Oh, we can't move in the air, though. We can only jump a particular direction, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Unless I can... Oh. Come on, baby. Tease it. Tease it. Tease it. Oh my god. Can I? Oh my god, I just seem to be... Oh, no. How do I get there? She said she would open the bridge for me, so... Is that the council building? No, it's not. I don't know what that is then. Or is that my building where I started? Right. How do I get down there? Oh, hello. Okay. Jesus, things really are falling apart, aren't they? Am I just not allowed in here? Is that what the dealio is? I've turned a bunch of power on. But there doesn't seem to be any front door or anything. Am I going mad? The roof wasn't a way in. This is just more stuff. And I've flicked up more power on. I don't understand any of this. Can I get on the roof? Come on. Oh, the jumping's a bit finicky. I think because you can't move in the air. Which I understand. I mean, in real life you can't move in the air. But... Oh, here. Something. Is that blood crystal I saw? Oh my god, I can get at this.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, come on. Robbed. Oh god, I'm stuck. There it is. Okay, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing now. I want to talk to the suspect. Oh, a remnant obtained. The wishes of loss. Things better forgotten, impossible to tell until it's too late. Glistening stone obtained. A small... Oh, that's what the ghost wanted. Hey, we can go help out the ghost. Oh, another one of these. Have I got something to donate? Yeah. Man in sight will walk with me. A silent goat carving obtained. Carving about the first god, silent goat. Was the first god evolved man had contact with, sometime known as the first for the reason, captured outside the city of Maho ending in India, tortured in the crystal caves, became aware of the syndicate and gifted them its power, killing himself. Alright. I mean, if you're going to keep giving me rewards for doing it, I'm going to keep doing it. Questionable donation obtained. Citizens sometimes throw coins into fountains for good luck. Luck doesn't exist. Okay. Fascinating grasshopper obtained. People love, very obsessive about grasshoppers. Okay. Love it. There's a vending machine. Do I have enough to afford another thing? Sounds like it's going to be upgrades for browse. Yeah, D4. I'm going to keep doing it. A slightly sweet melon flavoured soda, best enjoyed on a summer's day under a tree, fearing the last drop and having to return to whatever it was you were doing. Okay, this is really interesting. I really like this. But there's an awful lot of distractions, aren't there? I hear glitching effects, but I can't see the source. Oh, is it here? Yeah, it was. Hey, lurid crimson acid phone charm obtained. A crimson acid phone charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. Okay. Fair enough. Right, let's go to our ghost friend. Except for I hear glitching sound effects, which makes me want to get the glitching sound effect. Aromatic mushroom obtained. Mushrooms grow all over the island and are prized for their variety of flavours. Oh, it says dick everything. I feel like I could talk to you all day, LD. What's on your mind? Everything, nothing. You know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed. You're the only one on the island, that is. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs. Do you come from a perfect society? Ha 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 ha. You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Sure.
Your personality? Of course not me. Oh, you personally. Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat. Things to do. But I thought you... Okay. Alright, fair. What is this? Oh, I've just seen the architecture of this place. This is pretty weird and wacky. Beepity boopy? Guess this thing? Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's info and install pending updates. Cosmos. Interesting. So that's one of the upgrades we need. Right. Here's the ghost. Look, I found your stone. Have you found my stone? Yes. I think I have. Glistening stone. Really? Can I see? Oh yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you find happiness that it gave me. Yo, couldn't help spying on you. What do you want? You like that stone the spirit gave you? Yeah. It was a wonderful depth to it. Oh, hoping it was going to be a no. Why? Want to sell it? Why do you want it? Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections. One of? Oh yeah. I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths for the mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. So, want to sell? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hand over the crystals. Pleasure doing business with you. Hope I didn't need it for something.
Lost crystal obtained.
I'm assuming I just said it. Oh, you're here now. God, you're everywhere. Is this the end of the syndicate? Thinking out loud, LD? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. Jesus, this man is he's very obnoxious.
Lost crystal
Thank you for the
obtained.
blood crystal. Oh, I've got so many blood crystals. I'm doing very well. Oh. I have found a person. That is... I don't like how he slowly but surely turns to me. That's a little bit disconcerting. I'm just going to quickly go to this vending machine. C1. Oh, 4 blood crystals. God, this is expensive. Indefinable spectrum obtained. A popular chilled canned coffee. A blend of different flavours made to satisfy any coffee lover. Okay. Alright, better go talk to these guys. I just happen to be next to him.
You reunite.
Secretary of the Architect.
The investigation fee.
The infamous investigation
The
freak.
investigator is here.
I don't believe we've ever met before. Yuri Knight, Secretary to the Architect and the Fairy Woman's Handler. Born in the Marble Chambers on Island Sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks.
Pathetic.
I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called on you. Professional. Yeah, be professional.
Sure.
I understand you're Secretary to Architect Camilla and Lydia's handler during her Fairy Woman
You
duties.
got nothing on me.
Did you manage to deduce that? Weary, glad to be
Oh,
back.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm so glad that George Pope back. Be a good freak, get Henry prosecuted, and then you can disappear back to exile. You're convinced it was Henry? Obviously I can only aspire to your level, but I think it's pretty clear. Let's get to business. What do you want, freak?
Love died.
No mention of grieving for our loss.
Don't be snide.
Grieving is a sign of
Be
weakness.
insufferable.
I said let's do it, get to business. Stop dragging this out. Okay. I guess we'll just ask everything. Your alibi. Last night. Where were you last night? I was directing the Fairy Woman all night. Okay, so we can check that with her. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens.
Investigator
You
is
often work in the gardens? My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is when an island is ending, not an ending is island. Any proof? No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ. All right, we're not going to demand his phone. We're not going to say suspicions because we haven't got suspicions. He knows. We know what he thinks. KX is missing. What do you know about KX's disappearance? He hasn't been seen for a few days, probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he?
Don't test me.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the possible people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island? I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man. No concern or empathy. What do you want from me? I care about it. Can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. Okay, and then Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night? What would I know? Okay, cool. That's fine. Well, we're not going to ask you anymore. Goodbye. Maybe see you through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. Okay. Yes, we need to confirm that and question about their suspicions. I don't need a question about their suspicions. His suspicions are for the main guy, which is going to be everyone's suspicions. That's why I need to speak to him, but I can't work out how to get on the bridge. Like, how am I meant to get down there? There is a door. There should be somewhere a front door at that level, right? Oh. There's a heart there. How have I not seen that heart before? Up we go. Right. Let's grab this as it's here. Dazzling obelisk. Charm obtained. A charm modelled after the whatever. Right. There is no way. This is just a... There is no way to get to the level of that door. I'm so confused. How do I get to that door? She said I had access. Oh, there's something glitching. Oh, nice, thank you.
Crystal attained.
Honestly, I'm so confused by this. The one person I want to speak to more than anything else is the suspect. Because I need to know what their explanation is. If they say they've done it, then what's the point in talking to anyone else? But if he's not saying he's done it, we need to explain why. Like why? How did you get to where you got to? But I can't seem to. I'm assuming I can't use this machine from behind, can I? No. I don't get it. Oh, there's a friggin' break over here. Jesus Christ. It's a goddamn hole. These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the main line by this bridge. There's some residual. I'll run it through starlight. 68.7% thermite, nitrate, sulfur, no trace of unknown chemicals found. Site says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in nature. So I may have melted through these bars. Cool. God damn, I didn't see that before. Can I get in? I can. Right. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure turn to the destination centre where Henry is incarcerated. It's code only to Kiko's blood vial. But we're assuming he didn't go out that way. Right, hello guard. Don't care about you. Right, I'm allowed through here, right? Oh, apparently I still need to break through.
Nightmare computer.
Right. We need big curvy horns. Curvy horn, skull, skull. We need big stretchy out horns. These two. We need teeny tiny weird horns and then the skull.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay. I see how the bridge works now. Fantastic. Finally, we're making progress. Oh, it's all going very pink. That's a long old walk. Yes, I would like to definitely not have to do that again.
Level unlocked.
Cool, save game.
Game saved.
Cool. Oh, bridge to nowhere, starlight skin obtained. Cool, fantastic, thank you. Well, this is pretty vibrant, this place.
Nenorocito.
Alright, that's what she keeps calling me. Nenorechito.
hell?
Pardon? I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Oh, I'm glad to be
Good
back.
to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko, 14, born in Mia Day, Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mia Day, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Light as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night has given her a home and a purpose. She has no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer. Play along.
Sure.
I'm listening. There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. Okay. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. Okay. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Third, Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. That Labadju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. That was 2352. No, let's not accuse it. That's just going to get a backup. So we'll do surprise. You know the time precisely? I can tell you how many rounds are in any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. Soldiers make sure they know things. Stop insulting me. How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. So you're so good at that, your job as a soldier, he was able to disarm you? When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 12:03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. Okay. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal. And then some other language, and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island. Love dies. Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Oh, and that is time. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night. Oh, she got a nice little report. Henry broke free at 2352. He made it back to the island, broke through the prison bridge bars, went to the council building, breached through the holy seals, and committed mass murder. He was found at 12:03 with a murder weapon and the blood of the victims in his stomach. And a report. Kidd has provided a report about Henry. It concludes that his motive to kill the council was born from his prior crimes of demonic possession. It also details his movements on the night he broke out of incarceration at 2352, took Akida's knife and made his way to the council building. Yeah, okay, cool. Left his medical report with me as well, take it. Doom Jazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doom Jazz if you want to know more. New note. Okay. This is Dr. Doom Jazz, medical report for Henry Doom Jazz, examined in last night after his arrest. Citizen health assessment, citizen version, examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring burns and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication. Patient had visible blood under the mouth. Tests show the blood matches several victims of the council's murder.
The investigator is here.
Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decades since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse mostly due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him.
The investigator is
During
here.
prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. Patient escaped as the will of the demon with no memory of having it happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out. Okay, can I talk to him? If Henry escaped, this is where he started from, according to Kiko. I can measure the time it took him if I find his end spot. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Henry Division.
Possessed citizen accused of mass murder. Who the fuck are you?
Division.
Prime suspect. A citizen born of Reno Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshal for assault, robbery, arson. Yeah, we all got a lot of that. Yep, in cult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you?
Sure.
An investigator. I want to ask you some questions about last night. Okay, let's have a chat. A talk, a nice sit down. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born of this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. That's weird, isn't it, investigator? Your syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mum? No DNA check, no nothing? You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Centre for more times than anyone else.
Crime is
Fighting,
repulsive.
robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your
Got
mother.
it.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
The facts
An
and the
act
truth
forbidden
are
because the
not
psychic
the
pathways
same.
opened allow demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up with a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do, and some fuck started giving me books on demology. Said I was gifted astral communicator or some shit. Interesting.
Sure.
You don't know who it was? Are you fucking F? It sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this. I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going to...
Paradise.
Stop it!
Ooh,
You
the
couldn't handle communicating with
investigator is
cosmic
here.
beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines are our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. You're a victim. I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession. The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What do you know about
Don't
demons?
test me.
I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons. Used to be. I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the island out. I was exiled. Poetic. Two lawbreakers. What could go wrong? Are we going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what? Alright, dude. You're a
Got
bit of a
it.
knob, aren't you? Before that, tell me about the demon inside you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm grey husk covered in demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. Interesting. So the marks on him could have been from the first possession, not the second. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behaviour.
I must be the bad guy,
You got any
right?
fucking questions or what? Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out of the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he's been contained and sedated in the desolation cell with inhibitors. Hang out. He doesn't have any memories, though. Question your motive. What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator? You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world to your shithole island and treat us like cattle. We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anything else, especially all you syndicate fucks.
Sure.
What about the demon inside of you? I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision. Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. This demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. So surely it would try and kill Akiko. I'll do anything to placate him. Yuri's alibi. Oh, he would know nothing about Yuri. Henry's escape. Can you remember anything before you escaped? Agitation, screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams? That was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world. Any ideas what caused this? It's your fucking job to find out. Alright, buddy. Alright, I get it. He doesn't remember anything, so I'm not going to ask him any questions about the event, because he doesn't know. Imprisonment. Tell about how you end up like this. What's the tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it. That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion. We all need a hobby. And now I'm here. Alright. Well, I'm not going to ask him anything else, because he said he didn't remember anything, so I don't see how that's going to help. Right. I'm going to stop here. For two reasons. One, because I think this is a good place to stop. We've gone over our hour. And secondly, my throat is slowly but surely dying. And I fear it's only going to get worse. Yeah, actually really like that. This has been on my list to get to for ages, but then other games have come up and I've been like, oh, that's more interesting. Oh, that's more interesting. And, you know, get more excited about stuff. But, yeah, I actually really like this. I definitely want to see if I can find some more. I like that it seems to be quite heavy on the investigation. So there is actually going to be some, you know, questioning different suspects and coordinating with, you know, what they tell us and that sort of stuff, which I really like. I like that it has everything detailed really nicely so we can keep track of everything. I like that it's got all these little fiddly little bits and that obviously we can use them to like bribe people and stuff. Yeah, no, I really like this. I also really like the sort of juxtaposition between the really like dated imagery, but also the oh god, that's terrible to read from. Let's not have that one on. Yeah, it's better. Also like the really dated imagery for like all the tech, while all the all the actual like visuals are actually quite nice and 3D and stuff. But even with the 2D sprites, I just think it's a good bit of fun. Yeah, no, really enjoyed that one. But I'm gonna finish it there. I think that's quite a nice place to get into and actually sort of understand some stuff. Although I think getting to that bridge would have been a nicer job if I hadn't got stuck. But yeah, I think that was really cool. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Shotgun Squirrel out.